So now we'll begin the lower half, which includes all the forests. The western forest, I can't remember all their names. But this is where we connect the path with the first act, where Piety locked it, and we'll recover a few items that we turn in for quests and kill 2 more bandits in that area. Creighton was the only bandit in the north area. Probably kind of a coward. I actually no, that one's fine. I thought my chest was using the never mind. I thought my chest was using the thing. So 12% efficiency on mana reservation, and then we'll be going to the next part of my tree for the next section. Okay, cool. And then so I'm going to purchase, see what skill gems are here. I want skitter bots. Okay, now I'm going to go to the first zone and I do get skitter bots here. I should have just checked here first. Get Herald of Ice, but I don't think we actually need it. I don't plan on using it. Yeah, I want Vitality and Still Skin. Just Still Skin on Mushroom. I don't know. But we're going to go back to Act 1 and buy a few gems. We're going to buy Vitality and maybe Still Skin if it's available, which are 2 red gems.
What little help I can offer is...
Oops. Purchase. Everybody's doing whatever this is. Don't quite have enough strength for that. So we'll pick up those two.
Take care.
But can we equip either of those? No, we don't have the strength for either of them. Why'd I do that? Oh, yeah. I mean,
A bit too fiddly, even for me.
I don't have enough decks yet. Really? I guess I'm mostly intelligence. That's fine. We'll get more strength and we'll get more decks and then we'll equip things that'll boost us. The real gear check and single target damage check for this area is one of the bandits. His name is Oak. He has super high regeneration, so if you struggle, you can really struggle to kill him. He can out-regen you if your damage is too low. And he also does the most damage. This is Einhard. He's one of the masters. I typically ignore the masters unless I happen to do their quest. Doing their stuff during leveling's not really that important. And with Einars, the most thing that's going to help you in this zone is killing the yellow for fodder for the crafting stuff, and you'll run into most of those. If it's a very linear way, you might just run into all of these and just complete him without even trying. But we're looking for the entrance to where Oak is. So it's up. Actually, no, we're not. I forgot. I shouldn't have went north yet. To increase efficiency to make it back, because Oak Zone also has a waypoint, you should really come down here first, follow the trail, until you hit the till you hit this waypoint, and then also Oak tends to be north of this waypoint where this broken path is. So you go north, and then you'll find the wetlands where Oak is. I have scare bots, don't I? Yeah. Let me, I don't have blue. I have blue tea. So scare bots increases chill slows, but they also, one of the scare bots does shock, and shock increases damage by like 20%, so it's so I might just pick up this normal lawn. Oh, I forgot I had that shield. So we're looking for Oak's encampment, which is like this big circle in this area. Also wouldn't hurt if we found the waypoint before killing Oak. So I might look for that as well. That's wrestling. Okay, so here's Oak's encampment. Generally the openings on the low ground, there's usually a like path upwards. So we'll do this at a small chance to throw 5 additional traps, as that'll up our damage, which will help with killing Oak. I think that's where his regeneration starts, so we're out damaging him by quite a bit, so. The other thing that's really good about traps, you can like pre-place them and then run so that people follow you, so for things that chase, it's another way to deal damage and dodge. For the most part, as long as you're kiting, he just does the leap thing. The leap thing and the hill thing. If you're close to him, he also occasionally does a work ride that's very easy to miss. I think it ups his damage and speed. He also does a spin sometimes if you're really close. I play far, so I don't really deal with it. But saw a lot of traps up there. Yeah. It's a grand life flash. And his amulet, so we need to identify that to use it. But generally, the waypoint's going to be behind him somewhere. There will be. So this is water, so it won't be against this wall. It's generally against a wall. So if it's not right here, it's on the other side. It's the first time I struggled so much finding this waypoint. Normally it's like right behind him. Might be down here on the wall somewhere. Which this is definitely the furthest I've ever seen it if it's down here. It is, wow. So this is actually the way you progress this area. So You can't do that yet, so we'll go back to where River is and then go to the Western Forest, which is the next area. Really? No, we've only killed 2 bees. Which I think we saw 3, so we probably just lost one by outspeeding it. How bad? Okay, we killed it. Like, how bad is that one doing? So there's 3 separate things to do in the Western Forest before we can move on. You can do them in any order, but first you'll want to find the waypoint. Sometimes it can be kind of far. But with the waypoint, you'll know where everything is. So one thing's just at the end of the road. The last bandit, Alira, is on the side of the road with the waypoint, so she's on this side this time. And then the last thing is the Weaver's, or Spinner's Den, or whatever it's called. And that's always going to be on the opposite side. Generally, if there's a long wall on this side, it's just going to be along the wall that the entrance is on. But not always. Or is she on the opposite? Did I mix this up in my head? Alira might be opposite, and Weaver's might be this side. So we'll just explore, see what we find. I'm going to actually go with the idea that I'm wrong, but verify to make sure. No, I was right. So Weaver's is opposite. It's right here. Weaver's chamber. Weaver is just spider. So this is a spider den. There's lots of spiders. If your defenses are low, this is a very easy place, if you're not killing them, to get overwhelmed, trapped, and die because they all flash behind you. Well, not all of them, but most of them flash behind you. So, it's very easy if you just try to speed through that they can manage to keep up with you and eventually kill you. That would be a surprising thing to happen. So if you're ever playing hardcore, this place I would watch out for being trapped. And it's not like you can blink away and just move away, because a lot of them blink, so they can just blink again after you. You have that 5% I never put on the put on the other life flask. But so yeah, it's very easy to get trapped. I also have that 5% to throw 4 additional mind smash right now. So I do want to throw as much as possible because that's a ton of free damage. Most of my other stuff I already throw more most of the time, so trap and mind builds are all about throwing as much as possible. So there's that. Is there anything else I want to pick up? If I pick up this, maybe put it in my offhand if it's good. Then we'll pick up the point. Let me go look at the tree. Then we're building over here. We're going to build towards this high explosive and then the life and life mastery. The life mastery is simple. It's just going to be plus 50%. But because we found you can only go back to character select screen here if you found the waypoint before going there. That way you can teleport back to the waypoint. Without it, you can't go back to the waypoint, and then you can't easily get back. It's interesting. I just saw an error get thrown by my why is my encoding getting overloaded? Interesting. But now that we killed that, Alira's going to be on this opposite side of the road. She's just like oak in like a circular encampment that you'll find. Generally, you'll just run into it if you're just looking for it. So here it is. So another little circular arena. So one thing trap builds can do is you can get to this point, set up your max number of traps, and use it for initial burst. That's actually something you'll do with traps and mines. Mines are better for it because they don't explode until you either go over the limit or like words are hard. Go over the limit or manually detonate them. Whereas
for you, baby, probably you hit the ground time.
And then the last thing we're going to do is move in the direction that the road was going into and slowly make it back to the road because now we gotta kill the blackguards. There's all the blackguards, but there's a captain here, yeah, Captain Artillery. So he's our main thing to kill. We're going to open up this, which was our last quest from the last area, and then we're going to exit back out and go here. We'll turn in all the quests because we gotta collect the bandit passives, and then we have to collect an item to move on. So we have the Apex. We can talk to Silk. I think trap and mine support is what I want in my next one. Trap and mine damage, yeah. So we'll take the free trap and mine damage. Alina is somebody you'll want to talk to, especially if it's your first playthrough. But clarity is like 3, right? 4, okay. So we'll only want to level up clarity one more time before it becomes too much. That's that, right? I've already committed it. Yeah. And we'll go along this edge, pick up traps trigger for additional, small chance for traps trigger additional time, more AoE, more trap damage, higher trap activation of effect, power charge when traps activate, critical strike chance with traps, and a critical strike multiplier with traps. So now that we have all that, actually I have some things to sell, right? So we'll sell the mana glass. Hopefully I don't regret that eventually. Can we equip this? Oh, we can't equip it because it's that's not that good, so I'll wait to see what that is. I want to see on most of the other stuff.
There is so much yet to be learned.
So we'll set up our stuff like that for now. Now that we talked to Silk and we got the item from him, we can come here, open up these tree roots, and go to the Val Ruins. In here, we're really just doing the hero trope of wrecking the world before we fix our own problems. So all we're doing here is looking for the exclamation point, I believe. I don't believe there's anything else in here. So we'll move pretty fast, just killing the normal stuff for experience. And I'm trying to pick up this scroll so I can identify stuff to use. To be honest, scrolls are so common, they're usually pretty cheap. There we go. I don't think I want to go that way, so I'm going to go back this way. That just feels too close to the entrance for me. So you're gonna look here and make sure that doesn't say solid trial in this area, because like I said, I didn't think they would have, but there could have been. Okay, maybe this is just a weird generation. This is the right way. I don't know, it feels weird to me, but it could be behind the place I started, which doesn't make sense in the actual physical world, but could be what happened. Yeah, it looks like I'm behind the entrance. This layout, because it's not something that logically makes sense, always throws me off when it generates. Okay, so we found the exclamation point, so we're going to remove this ancient shield, which could obviously cause no issues. But what it does is it releases unspeakable Val. It releases ancient Val horror. If you go back to town, it'll be dark in town, and everybody will be pissed off at you for starting the end of the world. So we gotta then go and fix it. We're going to increase our damage more because that's what this build needs. I'm not doing too bad on health, otherwise I might go for health first, but let's identify a few things so we can. That's not good enough to beat that. Well, I shouldn't really be. That doesn't actually do anything, but it's higher defenses. This is just straight up better. Okay. I still don't have the strength for those, but that's fine. I can equip this ring for more. Okay. So we're at, and I'll pick up some of this stuff so I can.
Just need a
So there's a place in here that has no benefit other than unlocking a hideout. I have the hideout, so I won't demonstrate going there, but we'll probably find it and then pass it, but it's like a thicket den or something. But what you do is when you find a hideout, you just clear out and then talk to Helena, and she turns it into an available hideout for you. The dead thicket there is. And then once you clear out the hideout, later when you go to your hideout, you'll have it as an option to select. And after I get to mapping, when I spend way more time in my hideout, I might show you the different selections of hideouts just so you can see them. I don't have all of them. I don't have all the really cool ones. But I have all the basic ones that you get for mapping, so you can kind of decide what you want to start out with. Mine's kind of the more plain one in my opinion. Called the Luxurious Hideout, I believe. So here's the caverns. The caverns lead us into a new Val temple, in which we gotta kill the evil at the top in order to defeat this evil we unsealed. So I feel like it's this way. Nope. I was wrong. Actually, it's probably this way. Actually, it's generally straight. Yeah, it's straight. You'll know you're going the right way because you hit this really long bridge. This is the indicator. Is the right way. Yeah, this is very similar to the den, where you just go what feels like the main way until you go a different way. So that's so unique in this guy, but there's no quest to kill him. Oh, clarity wasn't activated. I'm like, how am I out of mana? So you just go till you hit the end. At the end of this, you'll hit like a room that turns into an ancient temple underground entrance. You'll know because you'll see the crafting icon, which we'll see soon. So there's crafting icon and a waypoint. This means we're in the right spot. Pick up the waypoint, grab the crafting recipe. So that's movement speed 1, which is really nice. If you want to spend time, you can go to your hideout by talking to Elena if you haven't set up yet. And there should be a crafting bench in there that you can craft onto gear using that. It will take currency, which you may or may not have enough of. If not, just pick up the currency you need and then go along with it. So the ancient pyramid, this is the start of the final area of Act 3. We're at where I would cut this episode, but we'll just, because it's so close to the ending, we'll this part, not episode. Because we're so close to the ending, we'll just let it ride to however long it turns out to be. So basically this is just a giant spiral of rooms that you're just trying to get to the staircase constantly. There's 2 sets of these, so each one's like a giant square. The staircase isn't always going to be in the exact opposite corner, but you're just trying to move away until you find the other staircase. There's no point going in there. Sometimes you'll find it right away. Sometimes you won't. As you move up, this is a pyramid, so it will get shorter. So we're at the apex. This is where the boss is. I'll start the boss fight and grab the recipe up here. Just spell damage. That's good for most things. I'm just like constantly trap this. So he does a few things. He'll disappear occasionally. He'll do that blue circle ball where he spawns minions. Then he has this one that bangs and drops rocks. The rocks hurt. Then he'll have this laser one, which you really don't want to get hit by. It hurts the worst. Those frost bombs are easy to avoid. If you notice that he's using them, you can just move away. This is that attack is just like Brutus. I need speed apparently. Can I equip this square box? I do have a clue. I like putting my auras on this one, so if I die, I can hold control and just do how many ever auras I have. This will make me do more damage because the lightning skitter makes you the shocks makes you do 20% more damage. This one you just need to watch out for the rocks. Frost one. Oh, this isn't a frost one. That's the summoning grenade one. Lasers always in groups of 3. You just want to make sure you avoid it. Yeah, there's that. So pick up the shield, gauntlets. So we'll clear up room for one of these. Probably the silken garb. Yeah. Actually, do I have thing? That's, what do I need? A level 25, so I'll be able to equip that soon. That's just normal. I hit X, which switches weapon sets. Nope. not worth it compared to that. So we'll just sell when we get there. Actually, is this a two-hander? It is one-handed. I didn't have anything that's super good. So we'll sell all the stuff we're not going to be using. So that's the end of Act 2. Thank you guys for watching. Come back for Act 3. Actually, no. Sorry. Don't leave. We still gotta go back and turn all the quests, get all the rewards. So you go back. And this doesn't just include this sound. So when you go back, we go here. Talk to everybody. There's a lot of exclamations because they all were mad at you. Okay, we didn't get anything for it? Oh, okay. Thought we would. Yeah, so we'll go back here and also turn in that quest, and then that's everything. Every act in the campaign has a boss at the end of the act, so. Oh. Damn it, I need to sell first. So we're gonna use that. We're not gonna use this or this or this. Or probably that. Or probably that. Okay. Sell these. Pick up our book.
I was never there.
Use the book. Do our next skill point, and I shall see you guys in Act 3. Thank you very much for watching me. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and have a great evening, day, or night. Please leave a subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a like if you like the video. Should be more videos on the screen that you may enjoy. Have fun. Bye.